Hello YouTube. I've done videos on these cars before, but I think they're worth revisiting. This has to be, in my opinion, if you're a McLaren F1 fanatic and you don't want to spend a ton of money on some of the 1/18 scale stuff, which I do own, some Mini Champs, Paul's Auto Art, UT models. I've got a bunch of the big ones. But as far as just a little toy McLaren to put on your desk, these Kinsmart ones, Kinsmart is a company making these things out of China. They're all over YouTube. They're all over eBay, and you can find them at CVS's a lot of times. These things are amazing. The detail on these, I mean, in an era when a premium Hot Wheels car cost about $5.50, $6, this thing is $7 to $8 at CVS. I believe they are going for about, you can find them for under $10 with free shipping and handling on eBay right now. Amazing detail, fantastic, absolutely fantastic casting. The rearview mirrors are there, and they're cast out of metal. The doors open up accurately, as they should. The engine cover does not open, but again, I mean, for the price point. And 1 to 34th scale is also, that's a nice sweet spot. Kind of the traditional handheld pulled back car that fits in the palm of your hand. It's a lot smaller than a 1 to 24th scale, but it allows for so much more detail than a Hot Wheels car or something in the 1 to 64th range. So red, white, and blue, I've got one of each here. And I'm going to show you something that I think, these things are awesome. But you know what's even cooler than these things the way they come stock? Is if you detail the interior. And of course, you know, the McLaren F1 with its central driving position, it lends itself beautifully to that. So I'm going to show you real quick. It's amazingly simple with this model because the central driver's seat is actually molded individually. So it makes it even easier than it normally would be to customize and really make this thing nice and make it pop out. So let's crack this thing open. All you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver. There's only two. It comes apart. I'm not even going to pause the video for this. You know what? Look how quick this happens. So that's the base with the pullback motor. And then we have the interior. And as soon as you pull the interior out, you will notice when it's out of the car, the driver's seat just falls right through. And I was joking around with Allison about how I did this almost like a cooking show. So I'm going to show you how this portion's done. And then here's the part where I say, and I've already got an interior prepared. So here's an interior. Here's a seat I painted red, just like the real deal. The red central driver's position seat, a lot of times would be painted red. On the real cars, it was different, a color that would pop out and stand out. So I believe there was ones with, you know, a white or a blue or whatever seat. I can't remember the exact colors, but red looks awesome. On a blue car, I thought white roll cage, red driver's seat. I thought that was just absolutely perfect. And then we're going to put this roll cage back on, which this is the only tough part. You do have to put some effort into probably chewing away, taking an X-Acto and cutting away a little bit of the plastic to get this roll cage out. It sort of it kind of pops in, but they also have made it so that they burn it's almost like they take a Bic lighter at the factory and burn the ends of it so that the roll cage sits inside the car perfectly and stays put. There's that seat again, so we're gonna adjust that. Okay, so now we have the interior. So now you saw this thing before, you're gonna see it after when the interior is back in. I think it looks a million times better. I was thinking about detailing the engine on this one. Decided against it in the end. It doesn't really need it, and again, it's not the scale for that. If you're going to go that route, just buy yourself a 1 to 18 scale one. I've got a few of those. I've got a GTR. I've got several GTRs, actually. I quit buying them after I got the Ueno Clinic number 59 card that won the 24-hour Le Mans in 95. That was like my holy grail. I was going to spend a good chunk of change on that one, and I did, and I'm happy. But look at how much better that looks. I mean, here's a red one, right? Black, black, black. Everything's black on the interior. Nothing really pops out. Then look at this thing with the red central driving seat. And again, you can do this. I mean, you can buy 99-cent spray paint at Walmart these days. At least white you can get for 99 cents. And then red, I spent, I don't know, $5 on a can of red spray paint. It's last I've painted a whole bunch of die-cast cars with it already. So I'm not getting too fancy. I'm not making it perfect. But I think that this is actually a pretty neat little way to take this $7 or $10 whatever model and make it really stand out. And now this thing looks like $1 million if it's sitting on your desk. It doesn't look like a cheap pullback you buy at CVS. Although it already doesn't look like a cheap pullback car you buy at CVS. The quality on these things has gotten amazing. Kinsmart is absolutely, I would say this is the best diecast value on the market right now, if you're into this kind of thing. The most beautifully detailed, and as far as the car, I mean, McLaren F1. I don't think I need to, if you can't appreciate the McLaren F1, you're not a car enthusiast. I genuinely mean that. You know, it is the greatest vehicle ever made, in my opinion, and certainly other people don't necessarily think that, but if you don't at least think it's amazing and appreciate it for what it is, I don't know. Anyway, so I've already detailed a few of these. I've showed you other ones in previous videos. I have a black one that has a yellow driver's seat. I have a red one with a white interior and a blue seat. There's a whole bunch of different combinations I've made. So anyway, I picked these up on eBay. I believe the last time I looked, it was $8.88, free shipping and handling. So that's a good deal in this day and age when there's McLaren models on eBay for well over $1,000 that I went to 12 scale that I'll never be able to own. I just never spend that kind of money on them unless I win the lottery. But I mean, the real deal is $12 to $20 million. So it's pretty cool having one in the palm of your hand that looks very legit and very close to the actual real car in every way, including the side view mirrors. Thank God they put those on, and they cast them out of metal. Respect Kinsmart. I'm looking forward to what else Kinsmart's going to put out. It'd be nice if they did a 59 Buick in this scale, some 50s cars. That would be awesome. So if anybody's listening in Kinsmart, fantastic job on this.